What's the theory of evolution? It's the idea that all living things, from the tiniest bug to us humans, have changed over a really long time. Think of it like a family tree, but for animals and plants. Now here's where the controversy comes in. Some folks have strong beliefs that life was created just as it is, in a short period. They believe in a different idea called creationism. It's like saying a magical force or a higher power snapped its fingers and everything appeared. On the other hand, the theory of evolution, as proposed by Charles Darwin, suggests that life gradually changed through a process called natural selection. Imagine having a group of bunnies, and some are faster than others. Over time, the faster bunnies survive more because they escape from predators. As generations pass, more and more bunnies are speedy, making the whole bunny population quicker. Sounds pretty logical, right? But what's the big debate? Everyone agrees that Darwinian evolution is a controversial topic, but not everyone agrees on why. Many supporters of Darwinian evolution spread the myth that the theory is debatable, mainly because a small group of people who identify as religious have social, religious, or political objections. They argue that there is no valid scientific argument against Darwinian evolution. However, this is untrue. There is valid scientific disagreement with Darwinian theory, as the list of scientific dissent from Darwinism demonstrates. More than 1,000 PhD scientists who disagree with Darwinian evolution are included on the scientific dissent from Darwinism list. The list demonstrates that, strictly speaking, there is room for reasonable scientific skepticism regarding Darwinian evolution. Of course, others disagree with Darwinian evolution on theological grounds. On the other hand, some individuals offer religious or anti-religious justifications for acknowledging Darwinian evolution. Here, religion is not in question. The question is whether Darwinian evolution can have a scientific skeptic. It is, as evidenced by the scientific dissent from Darwinism list. When discussing obstacles to evolution, it's important to define terminology precisely to avoid confusion. The word evolution typically has three meanings: evolutionary type 1, microevolution, small-scale alterations in an organism population; evolution type 2, universal common descent. The second theory of evolution states that all living things share a common ancestor and are therefore related. Evolution. Type 3, Darwinian evolution. The theory that the main mechanism guiding the evolution of life has been an unguided process of natural selection operating upon random variation. Nobody questions evolution type 1, sometimes known as microevolution. Scientific skeptics question evolution type 2, however, only evolution type 3, commonly known as Darwinian evolution or Darwinism, is addressed in the scientific dissent from Darwinism list. According to the scientists who signed the dissenting statement, natural selection and random mutation alone, in our opinion, are not sufficient explanations for the complexity of life. It is crucial to promote a critical examination of the evidence that supports the Darwinian idea. We compared microevolution, small-scale alterations in a population of organisms, to evolution type 1 in order to describe it. Macroevolution, which is described as the following, could be used to describe evolutions type 2 and type 3 taken together. Macroevolution, significant alterations in populations of organisms such as the development of whole new biological traits. Typically, this phrase also denotes the unguided natural processes via which all living things descended from a single common ancestor. Unfortunately, evolutionists sometimes deliberately confuse these concepts in an effort to hide the fact that they have exaggerated their point of view. They will use evidence that supports microevolution, evolution type 1, stretch it to support macroevolution, evolution type 2 or evolution type 3, and argue this is the case. In fact, supporters of evolution have been known to confuse macroevolution with microevolution, claiming that the latter is only the accumulation of microevolutionary cycles. Thanks for joining us today as we explored the controversies surrounding the theory of evolution. Remember, it's all about expanding our understanding of the world, one debate at a time. And if you enjoyed the video, a like would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time.